Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, we are going to be looking at the best value meta midfielders in FIFA 23. Of course, as I always say in these videos, there will be some players that aren't included. There'll be some more expensive ones. I think the most expensive we go up to here is 150k, but there's plenty around the 2,000. And then I've got a mix of budgets throughout there because there's lots of different people who watch my videos. I've got players from different leagues. And I want to give you a variety of players to give you more options when it comes to picking your team. At this point in the game, honestly, the market's crazy how low it is. So there's so many insane players that make these lists. I have to miss some out. If someone's not on this video or list, it doesn't mean that I don't think they're good necessarily. I've just tried to pick a selection of some of the ones that I think are really good. So we started off with Renato Sanchez. 25,000 coins for a gold 80 rated card sounds quite a lot. But when you look at his card, 4-star, 4-star, incredible links, being Portuguese, PSG, French league, rapid, okay shot, decent passing, great on the ball, okay defending, great physical. Renato Sanchez just has a bit of everything. His one to watch card is going to be insane when that gets some upgrades. Emre Can, CDM or centre mid. We're starting off with centre mid specifically here, but some of these guys can play CDM as well. I would put Chan more in the CDM category personally, but he's a very good card. Has a bit of everything. Marino, I've heard that he's going to be getting a rule breakers card. That could be an amazing card if it's got enough pace. 3-star does hurt him a little bit, but he's 6'2", and for basically this card, he's one of the best all-round cheap cards in the game, to be honest. Doesn't really have any major weaknesses. He even has the outside the foot shot trait. I do like this card. Thomas Lemar, little bit poor on the defending and physical side, but as the more creative midfielder in a team, versatile with positions as well, could even be a good wing back. Thomas Lemar can do a bit of everything. His Champions League card is obviously really good as well. Quite an upgrade, but this one's very decent as well. Jude Bellingham, another guy that when he gets upgrades is going to be amazing. 6'1", 4'4". Again, just very solid all round. With the midfielders, a lot of them aren't going to generally excel in one particular area. It's the most important position on the pitch to be good at everything. So a lot of these guys are just going to be solid all-rounders. There's not really going to be many insane players in this video because you're not getting many insane players at this price range. But they're all really good value and can do a really good job. Herrera, now he's in here more as a good impact sub, or if you can somehow fit him in, like if you had the Hernandez icon or something like that. Hector Herrera is a really, really good card. If he was Premier League or La Liga, he'd probably cost a lot of money. But he's about 11,000 coins. He's basically going for his discard price. So you can't really ever lose coins on this guy. The problem with him is, though, that he's obviously awful chemistry leagues. But he's a really good card. Marcus Llorente, a bit more expensive. I think we're looking at like 45,000 coins. But you get one of the fastest midfielders in the game. Good physical, okay defending, solid on the ball. Again, just can do absolutely everything basically. 4-star weak foot. I use him on my road to glory. I'm trying now the 5-2-1-2. I'm testing that out this weekend league. Honestly, this Llorente is just cracked. Can be very versatile as well. Centre mid, right back, right mid. Valverde, you've definitely played against him on this year's game. He's already got like 4 special cards, or 4 cards including 3 specials. Similar to Llorente in some ways when you look at the cards. Basically the same pace, bit worse shooting, similar passing. He's basically Llorente, but not quite as good, debatably you could say. But he's got upgrades as well. He's got better links, arguably being Real Madrid. Valverde as well, you could always upgrade some of his special cards if you like Valverde in general. His Champions League one, if that gets 2 upgrades, will be one of the best midfielders in the game. Mostovoy, more of a centre mid or creative CDM. I've used him quite a bit this year on my road to glory. Really all-round good card. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Physical's pretty solid. That physical's decent on a midfielder. His defending's good enough to play CDM. Great on the ball. Passing's world. He's basically a B-Tech Kevin De Bruyne, but Kevin De Bruyne is triple the price. And obviously, being a hero, he gets the double La Liga links, which is really nice. Pedri, his 85 is 10k less. So for 10k more, you may as well get a better version of him. Inform's quite often an awful value. For example, Salah's inform is about 300,000 coins more than his normal gold. Not much point in spending that, even at that level. Whereas for this guy, 10,000 coins, you may as well get it. He is really poor at shooting, and his defending's pretty average. So is his physical, but he's insanely good on the ball. His passing's world. He's got beautiful chemistry links. No real traits, but the 4-star, good pace. Pedri is a nice player on this game. Dirk Kuyt, his nation links really do help here. The Dutch league, there's a few decent players in there, but it's not really that desirable, especially when you're spending this much on a card. Could link in someone like Gakpo, but for, Hero is going to get full chemistry. He can play centre mid or cam. He can link in someone like Virgil van Dijk. This card is actually pretty good. 6 foot, 3-star is a bit of a shame. But then when you look at the actual card, he's okay on the ball. He's got really solid physical. He can defend. His shooting's really good. It's one of the highest base shooting stats in the game by the top strikers. His passing's solid. Does he have outside the foot? No, he doesn't. He does have power header though, which is nice. Fast, like this Dirk Kuyt's good. I'm using him on my road to glory at the moment. Barella, cheap, all round good. It's a little bit like that Kuyt card, bit better on the ball and passing, but not as good in some areas. Very cheap and good links in Serie A. Goretzka, one of the best value midfielders in the game, to be honest. I think he's elite links. Gets strong links to someone like Neuer in Germany and Bayern Munich. Really strong, which is good. 4-star weak foot, 6'2". Goretzka's really good on this game. Frankie de Jong, one of the better playmakers. 3-star weak foot. If that was 4-star, it'd be insane. He's basically a bit of an upgrade on Pedri, in my opinion. Bit quicker. Still got the issue with shooting, but basically similar at passing and on the ball, but then got the defending and physical Pedri doesn't have. Kevin De Bruyne. Now, he's expensive. He's the most expensive player on this video, but he's got elite links with Man City. You can link him to Phillips, Haaland, Kyle Walker, Cancelo, Edison. Very good. Got one of the highest base passing stats on the game. Elite shooting, 5-star weak foot. Lots of pros use him in their team. If pros are using him in their team and he's 150k, I think that says all you need to know. We're looking at the CDMs now. Zakaria, I don't think he's the best value compared to some of the midfielders on this list, and I'll explain why when I get to them, but he's still really good for what he cost, and Chelsea links are nice. Lima, Conrad Lima, 3-star is a bit of shame, but he's got good defending, solid all-round physical, really quick, can pass okay on the ball, really good cheap start at CDM. Kessie, really annoying to play against. He's one to watch, that'll get an upgrade soon, that'll be really good. Lots of people have played against Kessie, lots of people probably used him. I definitely think he's one of the most used CDMs on the game, to be honest. His physical is one of the highest in the game, and he can do a bit of everything else, really. 4-star weak foot's nice. He is a really good all-round card, to be honest, and very good value at 15k, especially with his links. He would always as well be a way to hybrid in Zaha whilst using La Liga and Prem. Fofana, really good card, centre mid or CDM. A little bit clunky, but he's big, 4-star, great physical, even higher than Kessie's, to be honest. Can shoot, decent pace. This Fofana's really good. Another Ivorian beast. Tonali, this guy's like 3,000 coins, ridiculous value. You cannot go wrong really with this. Very well rounded. That 4-star weak foot's nice. Calvin Phillips, a little bit more expensive, but elite defending stats. Great legs, very solid passing. Shooting's a bit below average, not the fastest. Decent physical. The 3-star hurt, but again, he is a really good all-round card that can do a lot. Fabinho, on a previous game, I would have never used Fabinho, but on this game, he's pretty good. I wouldn't be using him as a Casemiro when Casemiro's an extra 10,000 coins, mainly because of the physical Casemiro has, but Fabinho's still really good. And then we come to Casemiro as our last one. On old gen, by the way, I wouldn't be using Fabinho or Casemiro, but on new gen, very good. The defending and physical stats really do show. They both have elite links as well. I really like Casemiro though. He's one of the best value midfielders in the game on new gen because of how cracked he is with his defending and physical. Lots of high level players in the elite division still use him. Really good. And yeah, we've just got so many great options this year that team building's a lot easier at the lower price end, really. I mean, at the higher price end, it's easy in the sense if you've got more money, but there's just not as many options. As we get more promos, we'll start to see more cards added to this, and I'll keep updating these videos to keep you guys up to date on what I think some of the best cards are. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully it's been helpful. Keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.